Hi, I want to welcome everybody to Stewardship season at Grace Church, which is a time with both pragmatic and a spiritual dimension. The vestry has named our Stewardship season Celebrating Grace because there are so many good things that God is doing in and through this community. And so I wanted to invite our wardens to talk a little bit about what they are celebrating about our shared ministry at Grace Church.
Hi, I'm Mary Lockie, I'm the junior warden.
And I'm Barbara Rao, the senior warden.
I think what I celebrate most at Grace, most recently has just been the people. The number of people that we have each Sunday at worship, a chance to get to know people, to see new faces, to see familiar faces, and just see God at work in this community, in this parish family. It's just so uplifting for me.
I'm celebrating our people as well because I come here and I feel connected. I think this is a community that truly cares about each other. And when we see each other, we say hello, how are you doing? And we really mean that. Not like in passing, but how are you doing? And you feel this between folks, even if you're just observing it. So I know that for many, this is a true church home, and I think that's very important in these days and times.
Yeah. I'm curious what you celebrate about Grace, whether it's our outreach ministries or friendships that you've made, or the ability to call when you're going through a crisis and know that other people are going to have your back in prayer and in practical support. Speaking of practical, there is a practical dimension to our stewardship campaign, and that is, it really helps us discern what God is calling us to do in the year ahead. And so Barb Rao and Mary Lockie, who are with me and you just heard from, are going to talk a little bit about what happens for the vestry once we hear back from you all about your pledges, your best guesses of commitment for financial support, and also offerings of time and talent. What happens next?
Well, we have various ministries here that are considering what do they want to accomplish in the coming year, and what will it take to meet those accomplishments, financial, volunteer labor, whatever. For the financial part, they usually send that on up to the vestry, and they ask for what they need, and this is of course the pie in the sky, the ideal. Then we compare what the request is against the numbers that we have received. And if we can meet their request, wonderful. If we can't, then we have to start looking about cutting back a little and what we can do. What we can do within the church, what we can do for each other, what we can do for our community. So that's how a budget is created each year.
For me, it's always exciting to get the time and talent cards and to see where people want to invest their time and their energies here at Grace. We have so many vibrant ministries and so many ways to be involved. And of course, we provide folks with that list, but sometimes we'll get write-ins about things they want to start, ministries they want to do and participate in. And it's always fun to put that together and to match people up with where their interests and skills lie. And one thing I want to comment on about the budget process, I talk about glossing over. This is a learning curve for me, but Michael Boss, our treasurer, reframed it for me into a new context, and it's that budget tells a story. And when we get the budget numbers together, what we're really asking is, what story is Grace Church telling to this community and to our parish home? And we construct that budget so that the kingdom of God and God's people are always at the forefront. And that's more than numbers to me, and that's something I can wrap my mind around. So I do appreciate that perspective from Michael Boss.
That a budget is actually a ministry document. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So you'll be hearing from me and perhaps from others over the next several weeks with some food for thought for your prayers. I'm going to be talking a little bit about priorities, discernment. What does it mean to really view what we have as gift? So be looking for those videos and plan to come to church on October 6th. We'll be celebrating St. Francis, the blessing of the animals at the 10:30 service, and we'll also be consecrating all of your offerings of time, talent, and treasure. God bless your discernment.